What's up, y'all? Have you ever heard of IQ versus intimidation? I saw an episode of Dr. Phil back in my 20s. Been a minute. And he talked about IQ versus intimidation. The reason why I'm bringing it up today is because I have never seen anyone else talk about this since I saw this. But this is real. And that day that I watched that episode, I had an aha moment. I mean, light bulb went off like, oh my God, this was me and my dad. What he talked about was there was a kid on the show that was struggling with grades in school. Hey, right here, all right, So, and the kid wasn't dumb, just like I wasn't dumb. I just didn't like doing homework. I mean, I could pass tests and do all that stuff. I just felt no need to spend 6 and 7 hours a night after I spent 8 hours at school working on homework. Thought it was total bullshit. So imagine a kid, me, coming home from school, and I'm supposed to do homework. Got math, all right? Let's just say I'm 12 years old, sitting there working by myself on my math homework. I got an IQ of 100, and I can hear my friends outside playing. Take 20 to 30% of my IQ and put it on my friends outside. I am thinking about, I want to be out there. I do not want to be in here. I want to get this math homework done as quick as I can, but I can hear them out there playing. I got an IQ of 70 trying to work on this math problem. I'm not getting it real quick. In walks my dad. Super smart guy. He was nice, everything. It's not like he walked in trying to be intimidating. And he probably walked in to come help me. But the moment he walks in, that 30% of my IQ that was on my friends has now shifted over to my dad. But not just 30% of it. It's closer to 40, 50, 60% of it. You come in, how you doing? Do you need any help? No, I'm good. I'm working it out. And you could hear the arms cross and the reposition of his boots as he stood over you, looking down over your shoulder, just standing there watching. And you can feel them standing over you, thinking that you're like, oh, he thinks I'm an idiot because it's taking me so long to do this. And, you got just something as simple as 6 plus 8. 6 plus 8. Now, let's go back. I've got 60 to 70% of my IQ focused on thinking my dad thinks I'm an idiot. 6 plus 8. Trying to solve that problem with an IQ of 30. You're dealing with a kid that's basically mentally handicapped. And then my dad would be like, Jeff, why is it taking you so long? Or the long sigh or the deep breath as I'm sitting there trying to work this stuff out. The arms cross again. Then the tears start coming. I can't tell you how many times I sat there and cried as my dad was over my shoulder trying to get me to learn these problems. And it was because it was the misdirection of IQ. If there was some way that he could have learned himself, because as smart as he was, I wish he could have learned how to dissolve my attention from being directly on him and get my IQ down here. Now, see, I teach inverse square law and radiation safety to a lot of guys coming through the industrial radiography programs. And I can feel them when I come in the room and they are automatically intimidated. I'm not coming in there to intimidate them. So when I sit down next to them and I can always tell because they can't solve the 6 plus 2. They can't come up with the 8 because they've got 70 and 80% of their IQ focused on me. And I sit back and I tell them, listen, I saw this on Dr. Phil one time, and I tell them exactly what I just told you. And I dissolve that intimidation. And then I try my best to make it fun for them to learn this stuff. So if you're a parent or a teacher or a coach or anyone who influences anyone out there, especially if it's not by choice, like a kid doing homework, think about their IQ and the way that it's being directed and how portions of it go in opposite directions. You You got to learn how to put it all front and center. That way they know 6 plus 2 is 8. So it's been a long time since I saw that Dr. Phil episode. I'm so glad that I did. I just thought that, I've never seen anything else on this before. So maybe y'all can learn from this, and it may help you teach somebody else. Have a good one, y'all.